weight to put on and all that. What have you seen from that, and how does that help you guys going into the season?
I mean, that's the expectation. You expect them to get bigger, get faster, get stronger, and all that stuff. But I've been looking and watching how well they come together as a group, and I really like that part of them. Like, in the world of the transfer portal, all that, they're doing a good job of not just the incoming freshmen, guys that played a lot last year, guys that didn't play a lot. They've done a great job of coming together.
How are you guys preparing to play in the Big Ten, and what are you see some of the key things you guys need to work on there?
We got to be elite at what we do. We got to be great at what we do. Whatever our D coordinator is telling us to do, we got to be great at teaching our guys and execute. And at the end of the day, it's execution, consistent execution at a high level every single time.
You guys bring in Gavin Meyer from Wyoming. What do you guys see in him in his film?
Experience. He's got great experience for us to take to, not only just to, he's got a good feel for the game because he's played a lot, but he's a very mature young man too. We're excited about his experience and his addition to our guys, helping all the younger guys as well.
Where do you see him lining up on the line?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep, everywhere.
Nick Clifton has a lot of weight. You see him playing inside now?
He's another guy that adds a lot of weight, but also experience. Coming from the SEC, playing, and very mature young man as well. He's also going to be a guy that's going to line up from the nose all the way to the end spot. Yeah.
With the offseason workouts been like? Seems like guys are putting on a lot of weight.
Yeah, man.
A little different than last year.
Yeah, I come back from a little bit of vacation. I see them. Some have more muscle than me now, so I gotta step my game up. But they've done a great job. I think Coach Benny Wiley and Miss Rachel have done a great job with them. Just they send us pictures of them working out. But at the end of the day, we'll see. Now it's our job to make sure that they execute on the field.
Is that like a conscious decision in the offseason? Like, look, we got to change.
I think it's always been the goal. You always want the guys to very simple, get bigger, get faster, get stronger, and that's a goal. I'm assuming that's the goal every year, and it's just I think you just see it more because we're about to start. So I think they've done a great job.
Did hopping into the interim DC role, co-DC role last year, did that change your view on how to coach or impact your view of coaching at all?
It just reemphasizes the importance of guys doing their job consistently at a high level every time. I know I say that over and over again, but we got to keep it simple and no simpler and make sure that these guys execute at a high level and we get them going so that we can win those games.
Big Ten conference now.
Yeah.
What's it kind of been like in the offices now?
It's just very exciting, and I try to remind myself, listen, you still got to focus on the day-to-day job, and I'm going back to the Big Ten. Just come from Michigan. This is it's going to be a fun transition, and I think I can speak for everybody, from our staff to our players. They're excited for this challenge and this opportunity.
First Big Ten game is at Michigan. Are you kind of letting people know what to expect, or are they kind of picking your brain about that?
Yeah, we it's the big house. It's special, but I always got to remind myself, what do we got today? What's today's schedule? Take care of today first, yeah. But it's exciting. I can't hide that. That's going to be a very exciting opportunity for us.
Any restaurants you're going to hit back in Ann Arbor?
Nope, I'm going to stay at the hotel and make sure we're ready to play the game. Yeah. I'm not even talking to my friends over there that week. Yeah.
Is there a lot of ticket requests for that one?
Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Yeah, a lot. I'm handing that over to my wife.
You talked about in the spring. You talked about Anthony Lucas, his versatility. That was a word I kept hearing from you. Versatility.
Yeah.
We see Clifton moving inside,
Yes.
putting on the weight. First off, how do you see those guys, affecting the defensive line? And also, are there any other players maybe that we should know about going into fall?
Oh man, a lot. Solo Chile Pupu's got to make a comeback. Kofi Pepe's of the world. We have guys that played significant role last year, like Jamil, Anthony Lucas. But you also have guys that are coming up. Braylon Shelby. Good playing time. They're coming, and then you got guys like Solo, Sam Green, Devin Tompkins. Those are the guys that we're excited about too, because they're going to make a push for the starting spot, but also create that depth that you need to go into a season. Yeah.
Where do you see Solo kind of fitting on this defense? He's had an up and down career, had troubles with injuries.
You gotta always compliment those guys' grit and the passion that he loves for the game and everything about the game. I always will commend him for that. I know he's had a lot of injuries, up and downs, but I like guys that keep coming back to this game. I love this game, and for me to appreciate guys that love that game, that's why Solo has a special part in my heart. But he's also a really good player, and we're going to count on him to show up in fall camp and fight for some of those playing time on the edges.
Feels like you've got a lot of guys that could potentially contribute. What's going to separate guys who play a lot for you?
Consistent performance at a high level during camp and obviously during game week. So that's what's going to separate them. And that's what we're going to be emphasizing and pushing. Thank you, guys.